My critical reflection was based on the use of humour in the classroom and its effect on student engagement. In my reflection, I mentioned studies that were conducted which showed that when humour is used in the classroom, not only does student engagement heighten, but also the classroom ethos increased and created a positive working environment for the students. I used various academic resources to back up my ideology. However, the best way to get first-hand knowledge on this was through personal experience of actually being at school to see these techniques be used in the classroom, whilst making sure that the methods correlate with teaching standards and expectations. After being in the classrooms for 3 days, there have already been ample occasions of humour being used. Van Prague comments that when humour is a great tool for strengthening student-teacher relationships, which I have seen personally within the classroom. So far, I have only been in early stage 1 classrooms, but have thoroughly enjoyed watching how the teachers use humour to regain the attention of their very energetic students. A really great example I saw, which ties in extremely well with being a quality teacher and industry expectations, was when the teacher had planned out what work they would be doing for the day and when they would do it. The students had spent majority of the morning working on numeracy and still had literacy work to complete before lunch. However, the teacher saw how disengaged the students were and knew that if she threw them straight into the activity that the quality of work would not be at the expected standard. Using her own knowledge from previous experience, she put an interactive and humorous video on where the children could sing and dance to it so that they could get their sillies out before beginning the task. Wow, she integrated humour into her class so effectively with the funny video, yet it was educational at the same time. As mentioned by Dr. Azkan, and what I have observed in the classroom, jokes and humorous comments are used which inevitably assist in the children's social and psychological aspects. The classroom was happy, friendly, fun, but was also a controlled, quiet and efficient working environment. By using humour in the classroom, it doesn't mean making jokes. Humour can be quite an indirect strategy, and like Simmons says in her article, it may not be seen as the normal teaching culture. My critical reflection focused on humour's importance in the classroom. After being in schools and having my own experiences in the industry, I still believe that humour is an effective tool for student engagement. Every day that I was at school, there were at least 3 separate occasions where I saw humour used to either engage the students or increase classroom ethos. However, I don't think that humour should be the sole method used in classrooms for control and engagement, and this is because students sometimes need a more powerful method so that they understand what is expected from them. From my experience in early stage 1, I think that humour works extremely well as it's not too direct and intimidating. Overall, from my experience over these few days, I have had the privilege of observing and learning from many quality teachers whom all follow the correct industry standards and teaching standards. I am very excited to further see how they utilise humour throughout the classroom. Thank you.